This is an interview with Jenny York from ActionAid, an international development charity. In this video, we will be providing you with some useful information on how to promote the child sponsorship programme in a more effective and profitable way. Jenny, welcome to the Affiliate Future studio.
Thank you.
Can you give us a brief overview of ActionAid?
ActionAid is a registered charity working to tackle poverty and inequality all around the world. We've been doing this for 35 years. We work in Africa, Asia, Latin America and the Caribbean in partnership with some of the world's poorest people to eradicate poverty and improve lives. We are fighting for a world free of poverty where every person can exercise their right to a life of dignity.
Now can you tell us a little bit more about what ActionAid does?
ActionAid began as a small charity in 1972, helping 88 children in just 2 countries. Today our work reaches almost 13 million people in over 40 countries around the world. We work with poor and marginalised communities to help eradicate poverty by overcoming the injustices and the inequalities that cause it. We help people to recognise and secure their own basic rights and control their own development. To us, basic rights can be anything as simple as clean, safe water, nutritious food and educational health care. And child sponsorship is just one of the many ways we work with communities to help address the issues that cause poverty and the obstacles which stand in the way of their development.
Which communities and people does ActionAid specifically target?
ActionAid works with communities that live in the worst kinds of poverty, and in particular the most marginalised sectors of society, such as women and children, whose basic rights are often denied. And these groups can include people affected by HIV and AIDS, minority groups, tribal people and those affected by conflict.
It seems you have a huge task in your hands. How does ActionAid prioritise the work that it does?
Indeed, the task is huge, but we take advantage of 35 years of knowledge and experience, and in all the work we do, we apply 2 principles. We work together with poor people, local partners and organisations in combating poverty. And we fight against the causes of poverty rather than the symptoms. Using these principles, we've prioritised 6 areas where we feel we can make the most difference, and they are HIV and AIDS, women's rights, food and hunger, education, the right to human security and the right to just governance.
There are so many worthwhile charities around at the moment. What makes ActionAid stand out?
ActionAid doesn't impose solutions, but works with communities over a long period of time to strengthen their own efforts to escape poverty. And we take advantage of our knowledge and abilities by working at a local, national and international level. We see poverty as an injustice and poor people as our partners in eradicating it. And also, ActionAid has a strong supporter base, so we are not totally reliant on government funding like many other charitable organisations.
ActionAid runs a campaign called Child Sponsorship. Can you please tell us a little bit more about this?
Well, it's a shocking statistic that 1 in 10 children in the developing world dies before their 5th birthday. And even though the diseases they suffer from differ, the cause is almost always the same: poverty. Child sponsorship is a unique way to help a whole community, which brings the sponsor closer to the child they're supporting. The scheme allows sponsors to have contact with a child, but the money they donate goes to help the child's whole community so that more people can have the hope of a brighter future. Child sponsorship can bring to a community, for instance, safe clean water, nutritious food, healthcare, education, and the opportunity to generate their own income.
When someone becomes a child sponsor, how exactly will they be helping to make a difference?
Child sponsorship costs £15 a month. That's just 50 pence a day. So for the price of a daily newspaper, a sponsor can bring hope to a community, whether that's in the form of schooling, vocational training, basic needs, or the opportunity to access their rights. The supporter can also see what their money is achieving through regular messages from the child they sponsor and reports from the community.
Could you please tell us about your proposition to affiliates?
We offer an excellent commission rate. We work on a tiered structure so affiliates can earn higher rates based on their performance. We offer £4 for every child sponsor who signs up. And for over 10 sign-ups, this rises to £5. and for over 20 this rises to £6. A sign-up is when somebody completes a valid direct debit form on the ActionAid website.
It's important for affiliates to know what conversion rates they can expect when they are promoting a new merchant. Can you tell us about the conversion rates for the ActionAid website?
Obviously, this depends entirely on the source of traffic, but our top affiliates are seeing an average conversion rate of around 20%.
What creative and resources do you have available for your affiliates?
We have a range of banners for our affiliates which are specifically designed to show the positive side of child sponsorship rather than focusing on poverty and misery. We want to show sponsors how they can make a difference and the results in doing so. Of course, if any of our affiliates have any comments or special requests, we'd be happy for them to contact ourselves or get in touch with Affiliate Future.
Thank you, Jenny, for participating in this Affiliate Future video. Affiliates, if you've got any questions about any aspect of the ActionAid programme, please do not hesitate to get in touch. We are always on hand to provide assistance when needed.